There are four categories of innovation. The first one we're going to have a look at is called radical innovation. Radical innovation occurs when an organization establishes a new dominant design, as in a new set of core design concepts that embodies various components, linking them together to create something new. Netflix is an excellent example of the role radical innovation can play to disrupt an industry. When Netflix entered the home entertainment industry in 1997, back in those days, Blockbuster was the main dominant player, established itself as a DVD or video rental company. Unfortunately for Blockbuster, they failed to see the threat that Netflix was going to pose and completely underestimated Netflix. Radical innovation is about much more than improvements to existing designs, as radical design calls for a whole new design concept, resulting in a new way of doing things. It is important to note that radical innovation are comparatively rare due to the various complexities associated with creating something new to the world. Incremental innovation occurs when an organization refines and extends an established design. Improvements occur in individual components, but the underlying core design concept and the links between them remain the same. Example of this would include Apple iPhone. Since its debut in 2007, the phone's basic design has remained largely the same, and Apple has yet to release an entirely new type of phone. Instead, the tech giant has released a slightly upgraded version of the iPhone every year, with improved camera, graphics, and other features that build off of the current model. Incremental innovation refines and improves an existing design through improvements in the components. However, it is important to stress these improvements are not changes, as the components used in the product are not radically altered. Incremental improvements are rather common, as gradual improvements in knowledge, process, and materials lead to most products being enhanced over time. The third category of innovation is architectural innovation. In architectural innovation, we look to change the relationship between components that make up the product, meaning that the architecture of the product is changed or modified by the innovator, affecting the way various components of the system link or relate to each other. An example of architectural innovation would be when networked computer systems or flexible manufacturing systems are reconfigured to work more efficiently and effectively. By doing so, the core component of the product remains the same, but the relationship between these components and how they link to one another changes, resulting in increased efficiency or enhanced capabilities. Another example of architectural innovation would be the Sony Walkman. When the Sony Walkman first came out, it was a highly innovative product. However, there was little to no new technology involved in making the Sony Walkman. All the main components that went into the Walkman were tried and tested, having been used on a variety of other products. As a result of which, though a very innovative product, it is an example of architectural innovation. Inventors such as manufacturers may take the opportunity to refine and improve some components. However, the change will be minor, leaving the components to function as they have in the past. But within a new redesigned and reconfigured system, hence architectural, as in its capabilities have been enhanced, it can do something new, but the parts quite essentially aren't changing. They're just being used in a different kind of way. The fourth and final category of innovation is modular innovation. Modular innovation occurs when innovation changes only the core design concept of the technology. Modular innovation uses the architecture and configuration associated with existing systems of an established product, but employs a new component with different design concept. An example of this type of innovation would be the Clockwork Radio. The truly innovative part of the Clockwork Radio is that it employs a different form of power supply. As in, Clockwork radios utilize a spring-based clockwork mechanism to generate power, whereas the other components of the radio, such as the speakers, tuner, amplifier, receiver, remain largely unchanged, hence modular innovation. As with incremental innovation, modular innovation doesn't involve a whole new design. However, modular innovation does involve new or at least significantly different components. The use of new different components is the key feature of modular innovation, especially if the new components embrace a new technology. This can transform the way in which one or more component within the overall system operates, but the system and its configuration remains largely unchanged, hence modular innovation.